Greetings, and salutations. Whew, it's a scorcher in DC today. I think we're gonna hit 100 degrees. Pretty cool, right? So I'm sitting on the roof this morning, just trying to take in some air before it gets too hot. It's actually 83 degrees now, and it's not even 9 o'clock a.m. yet. So, let's see. I don't know why it's taking me so long to get through 26 letters, but life be life, and that's just the way it is, right? That's the monument back there. So, we're at E in the ABCs of self-love, and I'm going to talk about it again. But I think India Ari coming out and speaking against music that's trash and not my theme for the summer was so important, and it invoked and sparked so much controversy and conversation and debate and protection for her too. Self-love talks about emotional empowerment, and I'm going to add another E to that and say expression. It's important to allow expression, right? Freedom of speech, spirit, music, and all the things. But I think we do ourselves a horrible disservice when we are not socially responsible in our music, or we're not socially responsible in the content that we bring and put on social media for other people, or music that we put out for people to listen to, right? It's like you still have a social responsibility to make sure that the music is, I don't know, every song is not going to be empowering, every song is not going to be uplifting. Some songs or music or, art from whatever artist might not come across the way it's expected. But I'd be damned if I'm going to agree to listen to music that harms my soul or the soul of my children and others. So emotional empowerment, they say two of the phrases we hear most often as babies and children are "don't cry" and "that you're okay." And so we're raised to believe that painful feelings shouldn't be expressed or felt. Not fair, right? We should be able to express ourselves, right, without harm. If you don't agree with the expression, then there's a way that we deal with things that we don't agree with. And it does not involve canceling. It does not involve physical harm towards another person or slander of someone's name and character, right? It's about feeling your emotions and allowing it to empower you and others. I think that's what expression is about. When I express myself and I'm angry and I'm upset, right? I still come back and go through those emotions and figure out what is the root cause of it, right? Why am I so upset? Why am I allowing this thing to take me out of myself? And that's part of healing. That's part of healing yourself, which is self-love, right? So, there's a proverb that says, oh gosh, how does the proverb go? Because I looked at it every day of my life when I would drop my kids off at Nation House Watoto School in DC. And it says, emotions are free in chaos, or something like that. But, with spirit, when you lead with spirit, and really check in within your soul, you don't allow those emotions to scatter. You don't allow them to become chaotic, but you're actually putting them in some type of framework where you can work through the emotion. Like, I'm mad right now. This is what I'm feeling right now, so I'm expressing this. And then now I'm figuring out why I'm mad about this, what triggers this, why is this happening, why am I expressing myself out this way. One friend, oh my gosh, really great friend, beautiful surprise, asked me, he was like, why are you cursing so much in a conversation? And at first I got offended, like, should I talk the way I want to fucking talk, But I had to go back and really think about why every other word was a curse word, or you know what I'm saying, in the conversation that we were having. And I said, something must be triggering me in the back of my subconscious to make me do this, because I'm not normally a person that cusses every other word, and really it stings my ears to hear from other women. So, although I do love the word fuck, I don't fucking this, fuck, motherfucker. So, but anyway, so I had to think about it. It took a day. It doesn't take long for me to self-correct. And I'd come to the conclusion that I was upset about something, but I hadn't expressed myself in that moment about what I was upset about with a whole nother situation. And I gotta get this fan. Just got a little fan. And it was coming out in all of my other actions. So like, because I never expressed myself when I was, feeling a certain way at that time, it came out later on in further conversations, actions, and things that I was doing. And the friend pulled me up on it and was like, yo, why are you cussing so much? Let me ask you something. And they didn't even say, why are you cussing so much? They said, let me ask you something. Why are you cussing so much? And I'm like, ooh, did this really? So sometimes when people are asking you things or, posing questions or whatever, it's not coming from them. It's coming from spirit. Spirit. Everything is energy. So God works through everybody and everything. No matter how, the lives they live, or how they run their lives, or how they are in general, God can use them as a tool and an instrument to help you. Never forget that. Don't think you're so lofty and you know so much that you can't be self-corrected too, right? So that was a beautiful lesson for me. Expression, learning how to express myself, learning what, not only learning how, but when to express myself, right? I think that's important for all of us. That's what empowers you emotionally. That's what keeps your emotions in check. Your emotions are in check when you roll with your spirit. But when you roll with chaos, they not in check no more, right? So, and it's not easy. This is a practice thing. We all must practice to do it. We must all try to improve ourselves and love ourselves enough to try to do this, right? So I'm working on me. I hope you're working on you. Be happy, be light, be love. Namaste, Nisilia.